Hello there, everybody, and welcome back. Right, so behind me you can see that the barracks are still actually being, I think it's the barracks, they're still actually being built, well, not actually built, they're being upgraded to level 3. So Alexandria has built them up to level 2, and I'm just getting there to do to level 3 at the moment. And then we will sort out the other bits on the sides. I can't remember which way is which, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. I've put um, two archers in here. So we've got an archer there and an archer there, and it does look like there's loads and loads of rooms for beds. But we don't actually assign anybody into the barracks. I think the combat and the archery academies actually sleep in here, which is why we have to build this first. But we have to have this at level 3 to be able to actually research a load of stuff. So that is almost at level 3, I think. If we come over here, between episodes, I did a little bit of decorating, and I'll put a slab on the top of here so they can keep running out. So we've got some tables outside. We've just got a bit of a path coming along here. I think this one's decorated, but not greatly. This we have. What we've got here? We've got the farmer. We've got is it a butcher, I think, and a fisherman. So this is like the food place. Lots of little things that I've picked up along the way. And we've got just food sort of dumped about. I've done zip zero no decoration up here whatsoever. And that's the same in all of them. So if we come out of here, and as you see, the path just goes along. Got some sort of nice little bushes out here, a little bit of fire. And this one is the like library magic-y area. So we've got some books that I don't really use or don't really want. They're all here. We've got a tiny little fire. Got some other books scattered about. Got a little bit of a globe. Got another globe there, and we've just got these bits here. I think there might be another couple things that need going here. I'm not sure. Can't quite remember. But again, that's one of the least. That's kind of the least decorated. The second most decorated, and this one here is the most decorated. So this is like all of the buildy sort of stuff and armor and weapons and everything like that. So let's just get some sleep. I find it a lot easier to like build and decorate when I'm not recording. Because yeah, I don't know why. I don't know if I'm the only one that does that, but it's so much easier to build things and to think about what it is you're trying to put into places when you're not recording. Um, I just can't do two things at once, obviously. But here we go. Anyway, so yes, we've got lots of stuff just dumped around. Iron Golem's still here. I've extended this out the back, and that is done for a reason, and we'll get to that shortly. As I said, I've just put that's floating, but never mind. Just dumped some stuff outside, just made it a little bit of clutter. Got some sort of more clutter here, and then if we come inside, just got even more clutter. There's a cannon thing here. We've got some units, got some shelves with some of the stuff on. I put in a beam. I like this beam. This beam I found while I was sort of looking through on what to decorate with. We've got some cages up here, some more cannons, some more little statues, got some weapons up on the wall there. Let's see, who was it? Not you. You're the botanist, aren't you? Yeah, you're the botanist. So that sells all sorts of weird and wonderful stuff there. You are the gunsmith, so I can buy sort of stuff from him. And you, look at that. Look at that for a moustache on this guy, on the mechanical engineer. And he does create stuff, which is quite handy. So yeah, that's, hello. He's got a moustache. That is a moustache and a half, that is. But yeah, so I've decorated, as I said, done all of the, nothing upstairs, so we'll ignore that. But I just sort of like decorated all around here. Gave this a little bit more of life. What else have I done? Both of these are now level 2. I haven't put them up to level 3 yet because there are things that we haven't researched. And yeah, so if we go into the build options, Ba-ba-dum. Where is it? I'm sure there was something in here that we haven't researched yet. Oh, there's concrete, white concrete, which I can do, but yeah, I want them to be able to do a lot of the stuff. Maybe change the colours of the beds and things. But we've got 4 extra beds now, and we've got two of. I think in here there's two students, and in this one the same. There's one student, and I think it's one researcher because the researcher was complaining he had to walk too far. So yep, and he is still complaining. Great. Probably about the food now. Over here, if we come over this way, I've just done a tiny bit of terraforming around here so that the Fletcher's thing isn't floating. Done a bit of terraforming over here, just a small bit, just to try and neaten it up a tiny bit. And this is now level 3, and I think the accommodation is also level 3. You are, if we come up here, nope, Melissa is actually in the process of, oh no, it is now level 3. Okay, so she's done that. But there's only one person living here because, yeah, I've got people in a lot of other places. I'm not sure if this is actually ready to be built now. Framed wool, red wool, framed white wool. Okay, so I'm going to need to sort out that. I'll do that in a bit. In a bit. It's not that important at the moment because every other build that's being done doesn't require that. And then I said that will put everything currently, apart from them 2 houses actually, to level 3, and then we can start doing the academies over here as well. Now, what I want to do today is we're going to go back over to the create stuff, and we are going to try to automate ammo, because let's put this first and go back. Right. So I want to change my gun. The one I've got is okay. It is it's quite a good gun, but I want a different one. So if we come over to gunsmith and just quickly use this table to put this together. And the ammo that we need for this is going to require advanced brass casings, which means we need a brass, really something that will make brass. Apart from that goes in there and that goes there. There we go. Right, so this does 11 damage and this does 11.5, but this has 21 ammo and this one has 8. So yeah, that's why I want that one. More ammunition. And so I'm going to need to sort out the brass. And I'm going to try and use, what are they? Factory gauges to see if I can figure this out. Now, I've watched, let's see, I've watched Mr. Beardstone use them. I've watched Foxy use them. I've watched Legion V use them. I've watched Chosen Architect use them. I still have no idea how to use them. So, yeah, we're going to give this a try. But first, what we're going to need is we're going to need some pipes. So I am going to need. I'm going to need to pull off some lava, which means I might be able to actually bring the lava in through this one here. You are the lava one, aren't you? Or are you the water one? Why don't you answer me? You are the water one, of course you are. That makes you the lava one. Okay, so we could bring that along here and then bring it down to here, which would mean that you would go there. Boop. So if you went, but actually I would want you more like here. So let's just line up this pipe first. Take that way, and then put down there. turn you around, put you onto there. There we go. That was pretty easy. Excellent. Right, let's hope the rest of it goes as well. And we all know that's not going to happen. Because I'm using the wrong things to start with. Dude. Boop. Right, let's get rid of you. Don't want you now. Right. Bump, 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 bottom. Right. So now we want that onto there. And then you on there. Oh. No. Does this need to go up one? Because otherwise it's going to be in the floor, isn't it? It does need to go up one. Meh. Okay, this has got to be quick. Here we go. Bump. Bump. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? And bump. Bump. Thank you. Oh, that's close. Then you can go there. Then you go on there. And then we're going to need you on there. Right. So, how am I going to do this? Because I'm going to need copper and zinc to go into there to make brass and then come out. So, am I just going to have one input for copper, one input for zinc? Nope, you're going the wrong way. And you're going the wrong way. Okay, so if I take you out and put you in, you are both going the right way. Excellent. So that's that done. I now need frogs, I need frog ports, I need more belts. Okay. Here we go. Nope. Okay. Let's just make a fair few of them. Make another one as well. So we want some package. Repackager. Nope. We want that one. Oh, need some cardboard. Oh, need some cardboard. Do I have? You're not powered. Why are you not powered? Actually, let us have a look and see. Right, so stock links, which are, no, they're not stock links, they're factory gauges. These things here. Eh? They're expensive. How many can I make? Yeah, 4. Oh, okay. Right, so what? So if I link that onto there, yes. Tune to this network, okay. And then I want, cardboard. Okay, so I'll take one of them. And pulp. Take one of them. So send that to me. Right, let's have a look. So where there will do. Okay, so we want to end with cardboard. So if I click that on there, and then click that on there, so I've got 2 bits of cardboard in the thing. Click to configure. Promise says do not expire. Enter address where this recipe is crafted. Okay, so that is crafted in the press. Is that right? Recipes can be added by connecting other factory gauges. Okay, so if we do that, and so if we then get, what do I click on there and then put that there? No. Oh, hang on. Place item to monitor that. Okay, so how do I configure this then? Add new connection. Click. Inactive, no target amount set. Okay. So how do? No, I need. No. Oop. Nope. What happened? Done that wrong. Add connection to there, and then to make that. It's not one. Is it one in there? Press. Is that right? Cardboard. Is it just one in the press? Okay, so 1 to 1 makes that. Right, so then if I amount in storage, let's say 30. So that should then now be sending them to the press. Are you sending them one at a time? Seriously, why are you sending them one at a time? Let's see how that's working. Is that working? Oh, yes, you're at 12. Okay. Okay. So then I need that. So if I... What have I got lots of in here that I can possibly use? So what are you at? You're at 30, so you've stopped. There's 10 in there. Okay, so if I then do put you there, not you. So if I then put you there with bamboo, that says we've got 26. That needs to be added to that, and this is created in the wet mix, and this needs to be 4. So 4 of them makes one of them. Yes. Can this say? Oh, this says, oh, if we send one at a time. So what about if I send if we send 30, and then it'll be... no, because I don't always use 30. So if we send, say, 15, that should then hopefully always do that. Okay. This is quite a simple one to try and sort out, but it actually could work. Boom, boom. So 130, so that's fine, that's fine. So there's now 31 in there, which is obviously over. I'm now going to need to make some cardboard boxes. So we come here, go there, or make some cardboard. So we'll do that and then that. So I've managed to make 7. So now if we come back out again, has that reactivated everything? Yes, it does look like it has. Does this need to have a set amount? Number of items. Okay, let's say 40, because 40 items would be 10. 80 would be 20. Is this working then? I don't see anything coming. Why is nothing coming? So that says 30. Why are you going in there? Okay, so that's weird. Why is that going to there? Ah. Oh, because I don't have a wet thing. Okay. Okie dokie. My bad. I need to set up this. Meh. I need to set up a place for the wet one, don't I? Is that working properly? But anyway, that's sidetracked. I've been sidetracked. What am I doing? I'm doom. Okay, that's fine. Actually, that works. So if I remove them off the wall now, I now know how to do it. So if I take that, and take that, are they all tuned into links? Okay, so they're not actually linked. So doing that has actually delinked them. That's good to know. So that there's nothing on any of them. Nope. Great. That's good. So I need... so all of that was because I needed packages. That one there. How many of these? Might as well do what I can. So what we're going to need is... let's just sort out a random block for now. Put the dirt there. Put... Put the barrel on there. Plop. Put that on there. Can you reach from there is the question. So I click you up here, plop, and then put you down here. Yes, you can. Cool. And you I will call copper brass, I think. then we want another one over here. This is that there. Barrel there. Yeah. And then put that in there. And put you, click you there, put you there, and you are zinc brass. Oops. Okay. So copper brass there, zinc brass there. Let's put should we use this? Or should we use these? We'll use these and we'll set this to, I know it's 1 for 1, but we'll put this on 16. And we'll put that there and we'll put this on 16 too. And then that there. That there. Then I need that to go to there, to there. Then we'll put that on there, put that on there, there. And then we want a packager to go there. And frog to go there. And we will call you brass. We want, oh, I need a sign. Spruce suit. I'll just take that one. And then I need copper. Take a stack of copper. Zinc. Take a stack of zinc. Let's put them away. And pulse repeater, pulse timer. That was the one, wasn't it? I think. Was it the pulse timer? I think it was the pulse timer. And then I want to come down to create. Let's just take them free, I think. So put that away, put that away. So I want this to be on 30 seconds, which is the same as all of the others. Yes, it is. And then this needs to say storage. Stop. Right. So if I put zinc in that one, copper in that one, what is going on here then? Why is that not pulling it out? You going the right way? Nope, you're going the wrong way. Oh, you're having a giraffe, aren't you? You're going the wrong way as well. Well, that's interesting. Because Faunet's going the right way. Okay. So we're going to need that. Take that off. Take that off there. That off there. We might as well take this away now. Take that away. And then we'll put that there. Then we'll put that one there. Okay, and we'll take one of them, And we'll register that as brass. Plop. And he's sent it back. Okay, so in that case, let's have a quick look here then. Let's link on this. Link onto that network. And then go here. Then quickly yoink a bit of brass. Put that there. And is it definitely going up? Excellent. Right, so that there is working. What I do need though is going to need one there and one there, and then add that to that one. Can I just type copper in here and can I bring it across? Yes, I can. Excellent. And then, hang on, why didn't that add? Add new connection to there. Okay. Oh, so if I just put zinc in this one, plop, that there, and then add connection, that one. Now using zinc, okay. So zinc and that creates that. If I then, I can't set that yet because I don't actually have an outlet for the zinc and the brass, or zinc and the copper. So how, oh, hang on. So if I click on this now, 1 and 1 makes, it makes 1, doesn't it? I think. Is that right? No, 1 and 1 makes 2. Okay, so if I click on that, can I scroll? Okay, yes. So 1 and 1 makes 2. Excellent. So one of them makes 2 of them. What I need to do then is enter the address where this is crafted. Okay, so enter the address where this is crafted. Send inputs to... Ah, okay. Oh, maybe I don't need to. Oh, maybe I don't need 2 of them. Because... Right. Let me see. Let's take that away. Because that said, enter the address where this recipe is crafted. So if I do copper and zinc, click that, then right click that, does that mean that will now send copper and zinc to here? You're spinning. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, so let us see if I can get this. So that's where it's made. What's that? No open promises. Promises do not expire. Tick yes. So it's made there. Okay. Items. We're gonna say. Okay. So 10 stacks is 600. Okay. So let's say that I want 10 stacks in storage. That's 640. We've got 7 stacks in. Is this going to be sending anything out? Okay, that's a no. Let's put this to copper. Not that. And zinc. Done. Okay, so that should now be going over here, is it? Yes. So you are now making you're sending one at a time, aren't you? Or at least the movement of my storage system. So it's 18. What does that say? Move this gauge. Okay, so I can move, I can click on it and move the gauge around if I wanted to. Okay. How would I do this though? How would I redo all of this? I honestly don't know. So I think because of what I want to do and the way I want to do it, I can't just keep, I can't leave it as it is, and then just add stuff on, because by the time I'm then going to need to change it all, it's just going to be so much more difficult to do. So I think I'm going to have to change my whole storage system here. Eek. I might be able to glue it all together and make it into a contraption and move it that way. Yeah. So I'm going to have to do that so I can get more frog ports. I swear there's a way of, so they all send to just one place, so I can get like one frog port to send to several different places. I might have to look up that as well. So yes, I'm going to have to look at all of that, and then I think I'll be back with you to try to figure out how to, or the next steps of making the ammo for the gun that I now have. How are you doing over here? Alright, so it's actually been a fair few hours since that last clip, and as you can see, nothing out here has actually changed. That is because all the work, all the work has actually gone inside here. Something has changed. I took the funnels off there. So in here we have now got everything set up. I don't know if any of this works yet because I've changed or I've stopped that stuff there. But we have now got, if we come over here, whoop, we've got a hot mixer there. So that's basically because it is being fed there. So that's for hot mixer, that's for water mixer. We have the crusher, we have the smelter, the slicer. We also have a washer, and we have the press. I realized as I was doing that, I didn't even have the washer set up in the last setup. Here we have the train tracks. So this will basically make train tracks. So that needs slabs to go there. And this is the precision mechanism. So that is gold, whatchamacallums. What is it? Gold, you know what I mean. Crushed, flattened gold, pressed gold. What's it called? Plate. Golden plate. I don't know. I'm about to sneeze. Hang on a sec. Bless me. What I've also done is I've set up here a recipe sequence. So this should hopefully bring across nuggets, which will go into them two, and nuggets, which will go into this one. And we're also going to need to bring across some small cogs and large cogs. Now I'm going to need to make these all so I can get them all sequenced up to come over here and fill up here. So that is the plan for this bit. So this bit is all set up. I've changed, as you can see, I've changed the way that the thing runs there as well. So what I've got to do now, and I've still got a hold here. I need to fill that. Do I have the bits on me? Yeah, I'll do that bit, them bits there. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so once I've got all this bit set up, what I can do now is I can now rearrange all of this out here. I might even, if I've got some, I must have some spare volts. Let me have a quick look. Do I have any volts? Yes, I got volts. Look at that, plenty of them. So I might put another volt out there as well. Squish it all together. I'm thinking, let that just do what it's going to do. I'm thinking what I might actually do is just actually move it around here, so this storage system actually comes around the back here, because my plan in the future is going to actually, yeah, if I move it around the back here, maybe I can just put it straight into, I don't know, because this here is going up here, isn't it? And this is powering up here. Come on, in there. Oh no, it's not powering, it's that, isn't it? The top floor is going down to the storage. So that's something else I've got to think about because of the angle that comes down at. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to now move all this around, and hopefully when we come back I will be able to have it all set up and working. So this is probably going to be another few hours worth of work, so I will see you in a little bit. Ow. I'll see you soon. Okay, so welcome back again, and we have now moved all, oh my, I died somehow. Between the last clip and this clip there has been an update to the actual pack, and while I was offline doing, well, while I was loading back in, I died. So I lost all my 90 odd levels. Way! Not sure what killed me. It may have happened when I logged out. I don't know what happened, but yes, I died. So anyway, there has been an update between the actual two clips, and I think there was an update to the quest. Oh yeah, the quests have updated. Breaking ground, as this all looks, I think there has been some changes, but what's that? Ah, Energizer. There's been some changes based on something being removed and something being added. I'm not 100% sure, but yes. I think there was something else in here, wasn't there? I'm not sure. I think there was. But yes, so that's been updated. It is updated very regularly, this pack. But in the meantime, I have completely moved all of this, and it is now all over here, currently in these three vaults. Now, I was wondering how I was going to do it. I was thinking, oh, it's going to take forever. I was going to glue it all together, make a contraption, and then move them over here. But I couldn't be bothered to do that. So what I did was I got my diamond backpack, put in it magnets, made myself a smart chute, and then just broke all of them. It went into the backpack, and obviously some into my inventory. And then I just put a smart chute on top, and yeah, emptied them like that. As you can see, this one here has got 12, no, quite a bit, 25,000 spare item space, but I think that's because some of the items are non-stackable, or it's a certain amount of items in there, and yeah, it just needs to fill up with that one. This one here has got about 20,000 still, and this one here has got a fair old amount still available. So what I'm also going to need to do is I'm going to, if I've still got some, yes I have, I've got some here, so I'm just going to make another one as well, if it will let me, which I think it should. Do this, oh, one short. One short. Oh, no, I'm not. There we go. Plop. There we go. Perfect. Right. So now I've got 4 volts. What I need to do now is I need to move that closer so it's over here somewhere. And then I need to figure out the actual belt systems and the conveyors, the chain conveyors and everything, to try and get all of that sorted, which is what I'm going to do next. So hopefully by the time you come back next time, I will actually have all of this set up, not running, because I want us to see whether it runs together. So we can see my failure together. I think that's a good way of doing it. I'm going to need to move this because this is probably going to be in the way. So let's just move this, put it over here somewhere, just for now. And then obviously I'm also going to need to set up to actually have this being able to connect to the system as well somehow. But yes, so we will be back with you shortly and try and get this sorted. So I will see you very, very soon, I hope. Actually, I saw, hello, welcome back. Sorry. I think I've almost done. I've just got a clipboard everything, but there's something else that I remember I watched Legion do. If I take my goggles, let's just throw that down there for a second, so I can just dump them in there and then pick that back up again. If I take my goggles and then I click onto these, that changes the way that I don't know if it does anything, but it changes the way they look. So then I can easily see, right, these are outputs. So I think that works. But yeah, so I'm not going to need them. You're an output. Oh, I need storage. Do I need storage? Yeah, I might as well put storage on this. And then if we come in here, we're going to need all of these. So hot mixer, water mixer, crusher, slicer, smelter, washer, press, train tracks, and precision mechanism. Right. So now if I come in here, and then put you there, put you there. Oh, I also need delivery actually. Even though delivery, he's not actually going to do anything. So I've put him there. Basically what I've done around here is this. I don't know if this is going to work. So I've got all of these that will ping when I've ordered something, and it will come to here. And this has a, if we can get over here, there we go. So this has a filter here that has delivery on it. So any parcel that comes through here that's got delivery on it should be let through to here. and it will just go in there and out there. So this frog isn't actually going to pull anything off. It's just so I could label this delivery. It's the only reason that's there. Hopefully anything else that's got a different address on it will come through here to him, and he will put it up and then send it off. So this should hopefully be the reason, or I only need this one guy to send it off to all of the factories in there. And this guy up here is directly to the smelter, because I've put like all of the raw ores and stuff to come out of this. So when I just dump stuff into the storage system, it'll automatically throw out any of the raw ores and go off straight to the smeltery. That is the idea there. Everything else in here is all set up. As you can see, it is actually all still connected. Everything's going into there that I'm refusing, well, when I send it back. So that should, with any luck, spit everything out onto here, throw it all down that way, and then it will all be taken in. It's going to start at this one, so if I've got room in here, it will put it into there. If not, I'll go in that one, and then that one. So yeah, and as you can see, I mean, we do have space in them all. I need to get a threshold switch from there, but that's something I can try out soon. So the only thing I need to do now is figure out how to power it all. What I'm considering doing is just basically pull the power straight down here and then move it across. And I can move it to there, and then hopefully I can turn that one so that powers. What I might actually do is turn this the other way around so it doesn't, whoops, okay, I'll just do that so it doesn't throw stuff all over the place, and then hopefully bring it across to there as well. So I think that's how I'm going to power this. Then I can just put some like casings on it. If I put that there, and then put that there. Is this now going in the correct direction? Yes, it is. Okay, that's fine. That's good. That's good. That goes to delivery. There. That can come up. Right. You can sit there. Okay, so I think that is all done now. To start with, let's go with all of these are pulling in, you're pushing out, which you don't. Yes, you need to push out, and I need this one here to also push out. There we go. Everything in there just went into storage. So if I do that again, it goes, come here. So if I do this, bump, bump. And do all of this. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so I've got nothing in there, and everything is going into these things by the looks of it. So it looks like from here, this bit is working. I shouldn't have any raw ores in here. Well, I've got that, that's about it. Okay, so if I then take that, turn that into that, and then put that back, is this going to then send them out here? Nope, because it's not powered. That's why it's not going to do that. Oh, great. I need some chain drive. Then this is a good way to see if this works. Hello. Right, I want chain drives. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. go to delivery, send. Hello. Why didn't that come to delivery? What happened to them? You don't have them, they're not in there. What does this say? This says delivery. So why didn't it come in here then? Delivery is lowercase. Have I got any of the spelling wrong? Yes. I didn't put the I. You serious? Was that it? Was that why that wasn't going to change? Okay, let's try this again then. You've got, yes, you've got the I. Okay. So if we go to you, delivery, and what we got? We got, I don't know, let's just take a stack of that to delivery. Excellent. So that worked. Okay, so it didn't work because I've done a spelling mistake. Now, next thing I need to try is you. Can I get you to send stuff to different places? Let's try 2 stacks of cobble to go to smelter. Go. Okay, you took... What? Why did you... Why did you do that? Right, let's... Oh, that was 4 lots that went through there, wasn't it? Did I not put stone on this? Rump. No, I didn't put stone on this. Great. Hang on, that's still 2. Yeah, it's 2. That's 2 stacks. Oh, so it sent it out in 2 halves by the looks of it. Okay, all right, that worked, I guess. What should I... Because I'm going to need stone. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that. And put this as stone. Oops. Stone. Yes. Okay. So that worked. So you went to the smelter and you smelted. Excellent. What about... Okay. What about if we send stuff to the hot mixer? So we want to make some brass. So I need to send 2... Is it 2 zinc and 1 copper? So we want brass. So we want that to go to that. Yep, that's what we want. So let's go. Oh, seriously. So is that right? Or did I just mess that up completely? Where am I? I've lost it. Where'd it go? 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 Oh, that's not it. Nope, that's treated brass. Ah, I can't see. There it is. Right. Nope. It's in there. Okay, so that's what we want. We want 1 zinc, 1 copper, and that gives us 2 brass. Boom, boom. Okay. There we go. So if I say send 10 of them to hot mixer, send, come out. He took it in and then spat it out again. Why is that? Oh, is he on? Ah, is he on? There we go. Send only. That's what I need him to do. I need him to send only, not. Okay. Come on. I really should go through the door, shouldn't I? Let's go through the door. Right. Have you... Where have you gone? What happened? Where'd it go? Has that been done already? Let's try that again. Because I messed up there. Brass. That. We want to go to that. And so we want, say, let's go for a stack. There we go, a stack, send. That should just come out of there now. Excellent. Come across here. Where's it gone? Because it hasn't come here. Okay, why is it going around in circles? What have you done? Right, come here. Right. Okay, so what's happened here? Why are you going round and round and round here? Right. What's the problem? Why haven't you got an address on you? Why haven't you got an address on you? Surely you should have an address. I'm confused. Okay. So, they are addressed when they come out of here. Then they come along here, they go in here, and this doesn't send them where they need to go. Okay, does he need to have the packager underneath him? If I take that way as well, right? If I do that, then that, then if I put him up there and put him onto there, will he now take stuff from there and put up there? Let's have a look. So one of them, send that to the smelter. Oh, did that work? Oh my goodness. And it's going to sit in there. I know this bit works. Yep, that bit works. Excellent. And it's going to go to the storage. Right. So that's what it was. That's what I needed. Okay, okay, okay. Excellent. So, oh, I was getting worried there. Okay, so I figured that out. So it goes straight into there, and that is how that works. Okay, now then, so if I go, let's try this brass thing again. Brass, we want that. I want to go into the hot mixer. We want that, and we want roughly around, what, a stack. So if we put a stack in here, and then send, this should now send out. It sent them both. Where is it gone? Why are they... What's going on? It didn't do it already. There's no way it done it already. What have we got? 640. Okay, 20. So, go. Brass. Let's watch it. Not the smelter. The... Oh, oh, it went to the smelter. That's not where I want it to go. Oh, I'm such a muppet. What am I doing? Let's try that again. Brass, put that there. Do that. I want this to go to hot mixer. That's where I want this to go. And now let's try a stack. Oh dear. So you've sent out, you've gone, coming across, gone down, being mixed up, going into here. Let's go back, so quickly type on brass and make sure it goes up. Yes. So now we have all of that done. That is all done, dusted, ready, and away we go, kind of. There's loads of stuff there. You can all get on, do it. I'm busy. So what I need to do now is set up some of the automation, because what we're going to end what I'm ending up trying to get to is this. This is what I want to end up getting to. But I'm also going to need to have the gauges, the factory gauges for that. And to have the factory gauges, I'm going to need to have precision mechanisms. So for precision mechanisms, I'm going to need to be able to make the cogs and everything. And so I'm also going to need to be able to make nuggets. So what I'm going to need to do now is create a machine that makes the nuggets, create a machine that makes the cogs, create a machine that makes andesite alloy or shafts, one that makes andesite alloy, and then yeah. So there's a few more machines I still have to make to get to the point of being able to actually automate making these rounds. So that is my next step, is actually getting that sorted. So I will get onto that straight away, and I'll see you very soon. All right, so we a bit laggy. I have reduced the amount of RAM I'm using, which means I probably need to put it back to where it was. I was just wondering if it made my performance better. Looks like it hasn't, so I'll sort that out. Anyway, so what we have now is we have 10 stacks of alloy. We have 10 stacks of nuggets, and the iron has gone back up because I turned that machine on now there as well. So we have that sorted. So now we can have it will create andesite alloy. Whoop, there we go. And the nuggets are being created in here, basically coming through into the crafter. A ingot is coming into here, into the crafter, getting turned into nuggets, put down, put into there, sent back. Then we're using the nuggets to make andesite alloy, and we're also putting the nuggets in these up here, which is this one's for the train tracks, and this one is for precision mechanisms. Now, I need precision mechanisms because I need to make more of these, and to make more of these we have to, yes, use precision mechanisms. Factory, there we go. So yeah, one precision mechanism. Oh, and a stock link, that's fine, I can sort that out. So yes, so that makes them, and I need them to help me make these. So it's a rabbit hole. I came on today thinking, I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to sort this out, make this, and then, way, it'll be good. No, I've taken myself down a complete and utter rabbit hole of all sorts of serious stuff. So now I've got to figure out. So I've got to actually, what I've got to actually do now, because I need the mechanisms, or the precision mechanisms, I now need to turn these into shafts, and then I need to turn the shafts into gears, and then the small, or cogs, and then the small cogs into large cogs, so that they can both go into there as well. And I'm also going to need to have these gauges up on there to make sure that they don't overflow and we don't do too much, and it is an ongoing thing. So what I actually need to do, because I haven't done it yet, which is a real shock, and I believe I should have done it by now, which is I need to make a tree farm. Because I don't have that many logs, and I need logs to be able to make planks, and I need the planks to be able to make cogs, and it's around and round and round and round. So I've got a feeling that this whole video isn't going to go at all how I envisioned it. But, so, tree farm. We need to build a tree farm. May as well build a tree farm reasonably close to here. So it can just like dump stuff straight into there. So I think we will probably build it over here. Now everybody knows what a tree farm looks like. So I'm going to build one of them, get one of them built and set up. And then I'm going to, what's the first thing after the tree farm? Then I'm going to need to set up for automating cogs. So that's the next step. So once I've done that, I will see you soon. Alrighty then, so there's been a fair amount that's happened between the two clips, and as you can see, that frog's about to eat a parcel. Let's go and have a quick look. So what we've got over here is we have three small tree farms. We have one here doing oak, one there doing spruce, and one there doing acacia. And I've just planted like some other trees around just for a bit of decoration and stuff, so it's, you know, nice and neat and what have you. And all of the stuff is going into this, and like all of the logs and all of the things are going into this, and this is getting sent to wood. And wood is this one right here, and it's a full-size vault underneath here. Well, almost full size, just so I can have a place specifically for where the wood goes. Now, I did that because I need to make cogs. And so if I come in here, dun, 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 this is now complete. The only thing that's not in here now is the ammo factory bit. So what we've got, let's start all the way down. So we know about this side. So we've got down here, we've got the train track one, we've got the precision mechanism one. What I've also done up here is, if we come down to this bit, out, you can see we've got smart chutes on here. And each of them is got their own little cogs. In here we have placeholders. So we only actually have one stack of anything in any of these, and that's why we've got the smart chute. Oh, that's why we've got the smart chutes there, just to make sure that nothing else is dragged through. So all of these will just have one stack constantly, and because of the way I've set it up, and obviously loads of nuggets can come through. This side might be full up, but it's going to call for there, but they're still going to have nuggets go on to this side. I've put in some chutes over this side to just go into these two frog ports here, which will send the nuggets back to storage if they're not needed. Saves them being thrown about all over the place. Here we have nuggets, so ingots can come into here, go into this here, get transferred into nuggets, and that gets sent off as well. Here we have andesite alloy, so this will have andesite and nuggets come to here, gets mixed up into andesite alloy, and that gets sent off as well. Then what we have here is large cogwheels. So large cogwheels is going to be two bits of, or two planks and one shaft. That's going to come over here, get mixed up into there, cogwheels, and away that goes. Now the reason we have cogwheels being made is because we require large cogwheels on the precision mechanism. And that leads us to small cogwheels. Exactly the same thing, apart from this is just going to be one log, or not one log, one plank and one shaft. And again, that's because we need small cogwheels over there, as well as obviously in builds and things like that. Here we have shafts. And for this, what we need is we're going to have one andesite alloy. That's going to come to here, go through the sawmill here with shafts written on there. And that will make us 6 shafts from one andesite alloy. And here we have, this is going to make planks. So basically, I've got filters here. This here will strip, and then this will turn the strip logs into planks. And we've got all of the log sorts in here, and we've got all the plank sorts in there. That will go onto here. And again, the reason we need planks is because we need cogs. And the reason we need cogs and all of that stuff is because we need to make precision mechanisms. And we need to make precision mechanisms because we need to make factory gauges. So if we come here and go factory gauges, we require a precision mechanism to make that. Oh, and I need some stock links, so let's just quickly, really only one stock link, is that it? Transmitter, okay, let's just make a load of them. Do that quickly and easy, and then do this, do that, do this, do that. What's that? 17, that's plenty. And then how many of these are we going to make? 8. That should be fine, because we'll put that in there, and then make 2. No, more than that. 18. There we go. That's plenty. Okay, now with these, right. So these aren't actually going to be connected to any frog ports or anything like that. I'm just going to see if I put that there, put that there, and put that there. Then if I connect that to there, and that one to there, and then go boom, small. That says, what does that say? None. And this one, large. That says none. And then this one, nuggets. This should say 64. Bump, bump. Yes, okay, right, okay. So then if I say that this here needs to have 64 at all times, and that goes to precision mechanisms, yes, and this should be 64 at all times. What's going on there? And this is also precision mechanisms. Right. So I need... So this should go to here. No, no, not precision mechanism. No, 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 not precision mechanism. That's not where I want it to go. I need it to go to recipe sequence. That's what the problem is there. It's recipe sequence. Right, so they go into there. Where did that go then? That went down here. Thank you. So for the precision mechanism, I need address where this is crafted. What I need then is so I need gold to be smashed. So this is a gold sheet, isn't it? So you add you to you, and you a gold sheet, and this has to be done in precision mechanism, I believe. And this requires gold. Boom, boom. This requires gold. There. Plop. And plus that to that. And this is done in the press. And it is 1 to 1. So if we turn up to a stack, and this goes to a stack. And then this here is also 1 to 1, so we can put this at, say, and no target amount is set, so we'll put this at at 64. Right. This should be what, say, maybe set this at 64 as well? Okay. That's actually working now, so where isn't the press doing anything at the moment, but you are going. The press isn't doing anything. Right, I've got them in there to back up this. And that one's going to be no good. $16. Oh. So I need to set this to 64. Oop. And this also needs to go to recipe sequence. Okay, so you need cogwheels. So what we also then need is to set up the cogwheel. So are you... Oh, there's 64 there. Excellent. So that and that is done. Right. Cogwheels. So what we'll do here then is we start with... Oh, wow. Large cogwheels. Again, so they are the last thing, which will be there. Large cogwheels. Pump, pump. And then that there and that there. So if we... Nope, don't add yet. So this we want... boom. A shaft. So put a shaft in there, and in this one we want, I think we'll probably go with oak planks on this, I think. So we'll put oak planks in there, then click on that, add that, and add that, and then that we want 2 of them to make 1 of them. So that would mean we would do 32. 32, 32, and a full stack. That is correct. And now that is made in large cogs, large cog. And I need, say, we'll always have, again, a stack in stock. So that will then link up onto that one as well, once that is done. So that should... That's not that one. It should... Why is it not? I thought it came. Did it come? Oop. It's going under. Oh, it's going. Oh no. I'm such a muppet. Why is it not working? Because I haven't put any funnels on it. Oh man. Funnels. Quickly put some funnels on it. Oh wow. Wow, 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 wow. I haven't put any... If I put... okay, funnel on that one, funnel on that one. They've got funnels on. They're the only 2 that didn't have funnels on them. Alright. So, are you going to continue sending because it didn't go? It came back. So, okay, let's cancel this order and try again. There we go. It's going again, I think. Large cog. There we go. And you are now making large cogs. And then once you've done, that means you should then end up going all the way back round to here. Once you're done, anyway, then you'll come back to there, and then the count will still need to be done. So that's the large cog one. So let's go with the next one is for small cogs. Put that there, put that there. Oh, just in case we need it. So we'll put that there. And then that, we want to add that one, but we're going to need to put that. And then add that to there. And then that is done in planks there. And again, that's 1 for 1. So let's just do a stack. And can I just do that quicker? Yeah, there we go. That's much better. There we go. Right, so that's that should be fine. The amount is in there. That's plenty. Right, so what we also want then is small cogs. Small cog. Bump. So you add you to there. You add you to there. Do that. And this again is 1 for 1. So just go for a stack. And then that is that. I'll set that amount in a moment because I need to sort out the shafts. So if we put shaft onto there and maybe there as well, because this is going to need to have, nope, hang on a moment, we'll do that. And this is andesite alloy. Ooh. Okay, andesite alloy there, that. So we'll connect that to that, but this is made in what did I call it? Shaft. There we go. There. And for this, I think we should have maybe 5 stacks. And that is going to be... Is that going to be the same for that one now? What are we missing here? Should I put this to... I don't know if I should... Ooh, do I... Is this... Oh, I don't... Okay, so this actually is connected up. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. So if I put that onto there, do that, and then connect you to there, and that would also be shaft, dump. So does this actually say, so this says there's 4, this says there's 5 now, and this says, oh, hang on a moment, nope, put that up, no, that's wrong, that's wrong, it's not 1 for 1, oh no, this is wrong, 1 is 6, no, stop, bin all of that, bin that, that's wrong. Ooh, so shaft. And this is the shaft. This is to connect to there. But this is, one of them is 6 of these. So 10 of these is 60. And that is on shaft. Yes. And that, add to that. That is done in small cogs. And you, I want, whoop, whoop, there we go. Bump. And this, I want to be, I don't know, what have I got this one as? 64, so one stack. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. 64 for these as well. 64. Right. You, I need to add to there. And that is 32. There we go. And then you add to there. And you are 10 is 60. There we go. Oh, and that is shaft. There we go. What's that? No target amount. Oh, okay. Ooh. 3 stacks? 3 stacks. So that's saying we've got 10. That's saying we've got 10 of 3 stacks, is it? We've got 10 stacks out of 3. In that case, let's have 11 stacks. Let's have 15 stacks. 15 stacks. There we go. Why aren't you doing anything? Or are you doing stuff? Oh yes, you are. You're doing stuff. So everybody's doing stuff. Okay, so that's now actually working. So we've got that coming through. That's good. Ooh, this has been a rabbit hole. This has definitely been a rabbit hole, and this has really hurt my brain trying to figure all this out. But I think I may have it. I think I've got it sorted. I think it's done. And now this puts me in good stead to be able to figure out how to start making the ammo for the gun, which, in all honesty, I think will be in the next episode. So, I would like to thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Fare ye well, ladies and gentlemen. Fare ye well.